Welcome back to another awesome video.
Well, we did our part to support the movie theaters during this pandemic, and we went to a theater. There wasn't a lot showing, but one of the things you can do, believe it or not, is rent an entire theater for like $100. So we had a family member with a birthday, and we went to see Indiana Jones. You never seen?
Release tapes taped over.
Yeah, a lot of the movies have been postponed or whatever. So anyway, you can rent a really nice theater, and you can bring up to 20 of your friends. We only had 10 people there. Being extra paranoid, we used Clorox wipes.
I didn't like that.
All the Clorox wipes. Anyway, they got the motorized recliners. It's a really nice theater that's been remodeled in the past couple of years. So anyway,
I like the recliners. I want to go back there again.
So Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones starts off, and he's trying to find this idol in the middle of the jungle. We'd seen this in real life when we went to Disney World. When was it? Last year. Anyway, so we had You remember this when we went on vacation? Mm-hmm. What did you think about this versus the movie?
I think the movie was much more clearer.
Well, yeah, obviously I'm not Steven Spielberg. I don't have his camera.
I hope the ball was made of rubber or something that wouldn't kill the actors.
Yeah, that would be bad. But yeah, so this is the famous scene where he outruns the ball. That happens at the beginning of this movie, and it really doesn't have anything to do with the main plot of the movie. It's just kind of a cool little...
And then the crew comes in and he's like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, he's fine. So he gets back to the U.S. We learn he's a teacher. We learn that Hitler is looking for the Ark of the Covenant, and the government wants to hire him.
I don't know why this is a Pan-American thing.
Yeah, I did notice this looked very much composited in. The special effects on the big screen were very noticeable in certain ways. He goes to Nepal first and meets Marion, and there's a big,
fight scene.
Yeah. What happens at the fight scene?
Someone gets burned to death, and then someone gets shot in the head.
Yeah, it's a rough fight scene. Of course, we have the other famous scene. What happens here? You remember this?
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, so he shoots that guy. Anyway, so we get to Cairo, where a lot of the action takes place, where they're trying to dig up the Ark of the Covenant, and it's located in a huge chamber full of snakes, which was fun. They escape the snake chamber only to fight it out with these Nazis near a plane. You remember that one? That was pretty exciting. Yeah, that blew up. Eventually, he gets there's the famous truck scene chase. That was a good one, wasn't it? Was that one of your favorites? Mm-hmm. We go through a boat. He hitchhikes on a submarine. He gets to the Nazi base where they're about to open up this Ark. And
threatens them.
Yeah, so they open it up in the middle of the night, and then, boom, the wrath of God comes out and kills all the Nazis. They get back to the States again, and he's like, you don't know what you've got here. And it's like, well, don't worry about it. We're putting it in this big warehouse. Nobody will ever find it. And so we later learn in a later movie that warehouse is in Area 51. But anyway, that's the movie in a nutshell. What'd you think of it?
I think it was pretty exciting.
It was exciting. Steven Spielberg actually based this on some old 40s and 50s movies it was just an adventure movie. And there was an article about the time this was released. They'd already done Star Wars. They'd done Jaws. And they had all these technical problems. And this article said, they wanted to do just an adventure with no technology, basically. Just, adventure. So that's kind of what this was. So it was pretty exciting. But anyway, that's about it.
And we'll see you next time for an awesome video.
Bye-bye.